Hi everyone, today's tip on keeping your toddler occupied is sensory food play. So for this you will need 2 items from your cupboard that your toddler can use. I'm using spaghetti and chickpeas just because they feel really different in texture, and it's something that I know that my toddlers like to be hands-on with. So this is at meal times when you don't want your toddler to touch the food, but they still need that sensory experience of knowing what spaghetti feels like. So this is to kind of stop that happening. So if you're serving them spaghetti and you've already played this game, they're not then going to stick their hands in their food. So it does seem like it's encouraging them to do it, but actually it has the opposite effect. So what we're going to do is, for very young children, we are going to put our items in a Ziploc bag and give it to them to feel, so they can have that sensation of feeling without getting messy. This works for babies as well. If you're worried about the babies maybe putting it in their mouths, what you can also do is you can brown tape it to their high chair or to their table, so they still get the feeling of touching it without putting anything, putting a bag in their mouths. For older children, sort of children that you can trust to have around the actual food without making such a mess, you could just put these things in a bowl. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to put these things in a bag and just encourage the children to look at the food, what it feels like, how it moves, and generally the sensory experience of what it feels like and how it is to touch. Because if they're doing this, like I said, they're not going to then do that in their dinner. Chickpeas are a good one because they can really push on these without actually doing, too much. It feels really sort of quite hard, robust. They can really grab at this and play with it. Spaghetti, on the other hand, is a bit different. So this is really gloopy and messy. So we're going to pop all of that in the bag and we're going to make sure it is zip-locked tight. So there we go. Like I said, if you wanted to brown tape it, you can do. But just let the children feel it, look at it, play with it. Really, really squish it around. It is a really good sensory part of their learning to know what different foods feel like. And this is a great way of doing that without them having their hands in their dinner all the time. So that is today's tip for keeping your toddler occupied. And you can have many bags. If you wanted to, you could have many bags of different things. So different things. You could even put things like bread in a bag and see if they can, tear the bread up whilst it's still in the bag. You could do it with rice that's cooked and then uncooked to feel the difference. And again with pasta and things like that. You could do fresh fruits as well. Just anything. Just let me know what you guys are doing and if your toddlers had fun and if it's worked with them not playing with their dinner after they've done this activity. But that is today's tip. So for tomorrow you are going to need a fun size Milky Way or a really small that size chocolate bar, some Smarties or Skittles or something circular. So check in tomorrow to find out what we're doing with those. Thanks for watching.
Hey, chickpeas.